CBS News correspondent Jamie Yuccas is outside the Orlando hospital where most of the victims are being treated. Jamie, what is the latest from doctors and hospital officials there?
Well, I can tell you that 44 people initially were treated here. Immediately after that shooting occurred, victims were brought to the Orlando Regional Medical Center. One person was able to go home. They were discharged just a short time ago. So that leaves 43 people, the majority of patients here at this medical center. 11 others were taken to various hospitals. We do not know their conditions at this point in time. What I can tell you is that we've seen a number of people coming and going from the hospital, friends and family. Only immediate family has been allowed inside the hospital at this point in time. But I can tell you that we talked to two individuals, two young men who came here to visit their friend. He was having his second leg surgery at that point in time. And when we were standing here talking to them, they learned that the mother of one of their friends, who was with them at the club last night while they were there partying and, as they said, having really the time of their life, she apparently also died at the nightclub. So we're starting to hear some of these stories of people who have passed away. We're less than a block from where a number of the victims' family and friends are located at a hotel where they're waiting to hear if their loved ones are in fact being treated here at the hospital or if they have died. Something else that we saw today, kind of on a better note, was that there was a family who we had talked to a couple times today who was waiting for word. They had not heard if their son, a 24-year-old young man, if he had died or what had happened to him, and they had kept ringing his cell phone. He wasn't picking up. The cell phone eventually died, and they were stuck in limbo. They didn't know what had happened to him. And just about an hour or so ago, they walked by here and we said, "Did you get word?" And they said, "Yes, he's in the hospital. He's inside." They were thrilled. However, he is also in critical condition at this point in time. So it's still a very fluid situation here. We know that the hospital's visiting hours are supposed to end at 8 p.m. Obviously, under these circumstances, that could change. But just so many different stories. People either elated to hear that their family members are being treated, or they're devastated to learn that their friends and family have died.
Jamie, I did see also reports that one of the most difficult things for the first responders was going through the nightclub with some of the victims lying there on the ground and the cell phones ringing and ringing while they went through those victims and the families trying to get in touch with them. Mark Strassman at one point earlier told us that there was an expectation, sadly, that the death count could rise. Have you heard anything about that, Jamie? Certainly we hope that that isn't the case, but you know, it's always a possibility.
Well, I have to tell you, when you talk to people who their friend is going into a second surgery, and there are a number of family members who are in critical condition here. We did talk to the hospital a little bit earlier. They've been sending out updates to the media. One of the surgeons held a press conference. There's been a few today. And in each press conference, he did say, well, they're a level 1 trauma center. They're a very good trauma center here at Orlando Regional Hospital, that they are concerned that the death toll is going to rise. And, you know, as we've covered a number of these cases, sometimes surgeons can get in there, they can stop some of the effects of the bullet wounds and that type of thing, but then something else happens. So we're kind of in wait and see mode, just like family and friends are, and it's just a touch and go situation for a number of people. But at this point in time, the hospital has said that they are concerned the death toll will rise.
Jamie Yuccas outside the Orlando Regional Medical Center for us. Jamie, thanks.